Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys. Today, I am going to be giving you my thoughts and my review on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, you guys. Obviously, you guys, this is directed by David Yates. This is the second part of Deathly Hallows. And basically, this is where this is the battle at Hogwarts, the all-out war between good and bad, between Voldemort and Harry. And like I said, it stars Daniel Radcliffe and Watson, Rupert Grint, Tom Felton, Ray Fiennes. Basically everyone's back that came back from the previous movies are in this movie. And like I said, this is where Harry has to come together and get the rest of the Horcrux to defeat Voldemort. And they find out they have to go back to Hogwarts and basically collect the rest of the Horcrux to defeat Voldemort. And this is where all-out war starts. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my thoughts and my review of this movie. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more Harry Potter content will be coming in the near future. I hope you guys ready for that as well. You guys enjoy Blu-ray content, live streams, reviews, watch alongs, trailer reactions. You guys are in the right spot. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the review. Let's get it. Let's go. Like I said, this is Deathly Hallows Part 2, directed by David Yates. And I remember when I first saw this movie, man. Like, I remember going to the theater, and this day was like an extremely hot day. I was getting on the bus, getting ready to go to downtown Tower City, that's in Cleveland, Ohio. And man, I was so excited to go see this movie, you guys. You guys don't understand, because it was the last Harry Potter movie, and like it was devastating. It was 10 years in the making to lead up to this moment, and this movie is freaking fantastic. This is probably my favorite Harry Potter movie. This is also the shortest Harry Potter movie because it's a split part between Deathly Hallows Part 1 and this is Part 2, which obviously I think it makes sense because they wanted to tell like a grander story, because it's the last of the Harry Potter movies, well, which we thought, not counting the Fantastic Beasts movies. But right off the bat, I think everyone is as good as they were in Part 1. Daniel Radcliffe is really good. I know I keep probably saying this over and over again, but they are really good in this movie. And a lot of people more shine in this movie, like Neville. We got Ron's mom shining a little bit. We got McGonagall coming back. And to me, the MVP of this movie is Snape. Alan Rickman as Snape in this movie is phenomenal. He's been great in all the other movies, but this movie right here, he really shines because, like I said, I'm going into spoilers. After everything that they have been through, Snape was the one that was in the thin line between good and evil, but he was really good the whole time. He was kind of playing a spy to Voldemort throughout the whole entire story, and I love the way they conclude his character with the memories and going back to see how he was back as a kid, leading up to the moment of him dying. I absolutely love that scene. That scene is amazing. And like I said, and it's all out war, you guys. The action in this movie is phenomenal. The certain sequences of the battle at Hogwarts is great. There's a sequence where Harry finds out he has to get to Voldemort, and there's like a long sequence of like it's music and there's a lot of things happening. You got wizards fighting wizards, and it's a great sequence of events happening. The score is fantastic as always. I love the music in this movie. I love the way this movie is shot. This movie looks a little bit more brighter and a little more like it doesn't feel like it's shot different. It looks different than Part 1. I always felt like that. This movie looks like the way I wish all the other movies would look. Not counting God by the Fire, because I love the way God by the Fire looks. But I do like the way this movie is shot. Special effects are also great as well. They really do hold up. After not seeing it for the past almost about to be over 10, this movie's over 10 years old, which is still crazy that this movie came out 2011. Like I said, it was a crazy experience watching it for the first time, and I cried. I did cry at the end of this movie. Like I said, it really broke me down seeing, this is it. This is the last time we're going to see these characters. Last time we're going to see Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint as these three main characters. And like I said, this is technically my Star Wars, because I grew up with these movies. I remember seeing the very first movie, and basically I graduated when this movie was coming out. So basically I spent my entire childhood life with these movies, and seeing this one, it was heartbreaking, but in a good way as well. Like I said, I love the way everything leads up to the final confrontation between Harry and Voldemort. Ray Fiennes in this movie is really good as well as Voldemort. He looked like he's having the time of his life in this movie, which I do love. I think Ray Fiennes as Voldemort was a perfect casting, especially in this movie. I think everybody is spectacular in this movie when it comes to their performances. Now, let's go ahead and get into some of my negatives. Like I said, this movie is shorter, so we do kind of like negate certain things in this movie to come to main characters dying. Like I said, spoiler alert if you guys have not seen this movie. When certain characters die, like Lupin and Tonks, it's off screen, and I kind of wish we would have got more of those moments when we see these main characters die, because a lot of things happen off screen. We just literally see their bodies on the ground, and I kind of feel like that type of stuff would have worked. At this point, I think they could have made this movie almost 2 hours and 30 minutes with showing a lot more stuff going on in the Battle of Hogwarts. And we really don't get those moments. We don't even get to see Fred, one of the twins die. I think it was Fred that dies. We don't get to see one of the Weasley twin die. You know, that happens off screen, which to me is a little problem. But I guess, you know, they was trying to progress the story and just focus on the three main characters as well, which I do like. As well, so that's just a small nitpick when it comes to those situations. And like I said, I love the way this movie is paced. They literally jump us right into the action, and it's a non-stop thrill ride. Like once we're in, and that's the one thing I loved about it as well. So like I said, I had nothing else really to say. I love this movie. I can continuously watch this movie over and over and over again. I would never get tired of it. I love the battle at Hogwarts. I love that Hogwarts is the main focal point of this battle. It obviously is the same way in the book, but I love that it's a main factor in this movie. And I love that towards the end of the movie, Harry finds out that he has to die in order to defeat Voldemort, and I love that Harry comes to the conversation like, I have to do this, and Daniel Radcliffe sells it. He really does a good job with the conclusion of playing Harry Potter, and it's kind of upsetting every time I see him in any type of role. I still see him as the boy wizard with the Harry Potter, and it's gonna stick with him for the rest of his life, and I really hope he doesn't feel like that's a bad thing, because he's touched a lot of people like me for the rest of my life. Like, I will be showing my nieces and nephews, and you know, most likely my grandkids, these movies, and I'm gonna tell them how important these movies was to me, and to a lot of people, in the generation. So like I said, thank you J.K. Rowling for writing a great franchise. Thank you David Yates for directing these rest of these Harry Potter movies, and really bringing the book to live action in the most epic way you guys can. You guys really nailed it with this movie, and I'm very thankful that I was able to experience it. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this review, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More reviews will be coming in the near future. I hope you guys are ready for that as well. Like I said, I love the direction. I think David did a great job. Everyone is great in this movie. I love the score. I love the conversations between Harry and Voldemort within this movie. I love that Harry was feeling every single Horcrux after he destroyed them. I love that as well. I love that every time they destroy Horcrux, you see like an image of face, like a thing of Voldemort every time they kill him. Every time they kill the Horcrux, I really do love that as well. Like I said, I think the special effects are really good in this movie. And I love that they incorporated a lot of characters from the previous movies back in this movie, because I felt like it was a conclusion, and I really do think they really did a great job with the conclusion. My thoughts on the epilogue: I did like the way they did the epilogue as well. Like I said, to me, it almost brings me to man tears every time I see the ending, and with the original John Williams score, I absolutely love it. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this review, like I said, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. Let me know what you guys thought about Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2 in the comment section below. Let me know what your favorite Harry Potter movie is in the comment section below as well. And I'm out on this one, you guys. Peace out.